It's me, your boy. Okay, so, walk slowly to watch out for incoming rats. Greetings, nerds! Glick here with Keiki. Hello! And today we are playing Fausts. I think it's pronounced Fausts Alptraum, but I'm not sure. Yeah, we're kind of recording these out of order, or maybe it's not out of order, not sure. We can make this the first day. Okay, well, welcome to Spooky Week, guys. This is day one of Spooky Week, and you might be thinking, what are you guys on about? Spooky Week is more than a week away. Halloween is more than a week away. What kind of Spooky Week is this? Well, I made it like 9 days long because we like suffering, I guess. But anyway,
because it would have started in the middle of one of our regular uploading weeks.
True.
So we were just like, let's just...
So anyway, today is Monday, and we're going to be uploading all the way through Halloween. And we're going to be doing every single day, not just 4 videos a week like we normally do. So we'll be uploading on Wednesday, which we don't normally do, and we'll be uploading on the weekends, which we don't normally do. And they're all going to be spooky-themed videos. So, yeah. We're going to hop right in to this spooky-dooky game. Oh. Which is from Taiwan, so the translation might be a little rough. Game gonna, like, start anytime soon.
We need to stop getting cool, spooky games from Taiwan.
Was Price from Taiwan, too? I thought it was Korean.
It might have been from Taiwan. We need to stop getting, spooky, cool-looking games from East Asia.
What's happening? When it said about the game, it said that we were consumed by darkness, so maybe we need to, like, move forward, even though we can't see anything that's happening.
Okay. I don't know what button moves us forward.
Oh boy,
I can't tell! I can't see! If you weren't here last year, which most of you weren't, we got this game called Price that looked super duper cool. And it was cool, it was a good game, except we were confused the whole time. Because it was from, like, Korea or something. Some country in that general area. And half the cutscenes weren't translated into English. And they just removed them from the... So it wasn't even that we were watching cutscenes in a different language. The cutscenes weren't there.
So we were very confused, but the game was still pretty good. Do you want to, like, maybe try restarting it? Okay, now it's working. Again, you show yourselves, you wavering forms, revealed as you once were to clouded vision. Shall I attempt to hold you fast once more, hearts willing still to suffer that illusion? Of lovely hours, those slipped from me and lost, they can no longer hear this latest song. I bring my verses to the unknown throng, my heart's made anxious even by their clapping. A shudder makes me tear on tear entire, the firm heart feels weakened and remote. What I possess seems far away from me. And what is gone becomes reality. Gothe Faust. Today is Heinrich Faust's funeral. Despite how the sign read, even she wasn't sure if that was his real name. So let's put it this way. Today is Daddy's funeral. There are more people than I thought. Aunt revealed traces of annoyance beneath her veil.
Ooh.
So sleepy, the girl thought.
So cool art style.
Indeed. Why must we get up to face such a dreary day? Shadow permeated the sea of black suits of which she recognized only a few. And a few in the crowd wept with sorrow. How nice it was that there were still those who could lament his passing. It's about time to go? Aunt asked with a smile. Why does Aunt smile when she clearly never means it? I like how they just didn't name any of their characters. The girl yawned and looked at the tomb, almost wishing she could swap places with the person resting inside. That's great. The coffin closed with a firm click, as if a patch of clouds in the gloomy sky had run headlong into the wall. Is it this one? No. No matter how tidily the lush blue tiles were stacked, no one could detect one could still detect the passage of time.
Don't know what that means.
What's wrong? Aunt turned around, mystified. The girl didn't want to go in. Aunt smiled wryly, as if she had read the girl's mind. You only have to go in and see what's in there. Don't worry, it belongs to you now. Okay, so like her dad left her this like giant house that's like all like old and run down.
Yeah.
No, why would you think that would bother me? This isn't what you guys say at home. However, the girl kept all those thoughts to herself. Never mind, just wait outside then, Aunt waved as she turned dismissively. The doorknob turned smoothly. So slow. Going in wasn't better than staying out here, but she just wanted to go home as soon as possible. Any home would do.
Do I get to play now? Nope.
Listen, they gotta
Not
build
yet.
up the exposition. And mouth. The very air seemed to freeze. A horizontal layout could just barely be made out through the haze clouding the unlit lights in the antechamber. In the silence, it was as if dust would be stirred up by the slightest step. But the odd thing was, there was no dust at all. Weird. Both doors were locked. Why? The electricity must be on. Where's a light? A light. Eek! Ah, just a cat. I love that cat. Look at that cat. Everything
Look
about
at
him
its
is
gooey
amazing.
tail.
I
That's
love
not
him.
connected to it.
Oh, you're correct. I love him. That was frightening. Feline eyes, I almost said feline. Feline eyes lanced a sharp look out of the gloom, where coal black fur melted into the shadows. Considering this was not originally in English, it was pretty
Solid
poetic.
Yeah.
It flicked away in the next second. Oh. I'm glad there was ellipses there. Ah, it disappeared. That's not unnerving to you at all? Where had it come from? You're just scrolling on by. The cat had vanished from the corners of her eyes. Weird, huh? Oh. I love the art style.
This is a great art style. Really.
The empty patch extended further into the darkness. No, Aunt could not have passed by here. But...
Oh.
You playing? Some loud footies.
It's good sound design.
Yeah.
Good game so far. It seems to be translated into English, unlike the last one that we got.
Listen, Price was still really good.
Yeah, considering.
There was nothing. Empty space all around her, but nothing revealed itself. The dead air thrummed violently in her ears. There's no way Aunt could be here.
Spooky noises. I'm gonna turn the thing back up here.
A screeching noise came from the door behind her. It was spooky. What in the world? It's locked in it. Okay, now. Darkness oozed in. My lips are so chapped.
This is a really good art.
I know. I'm here for it.
Oh.
Oh!
Okay.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da da. This was the beginning of the nightmare. A patch of purple was eerily bright in the absence of light, as if it had been sugar-coated with icing.
Great soundtrack, too, so far.
Hello? That's not what I expected when they said she was faced with a purple demon. I thought it would be like a wee, this is just a lady.
Yeah, I figured it'd just be like this purple blob.
Yeah. An ear-piercingly sweet voice sounded as a patch of purple probed out from the inky depths. Smooth locks bleached of colors of waiting for a painter's palette would drip down any second now, peered out. The ashen-faced owner turned to greet her. Hi? Yes? Oh, excellent. You understand me. A purplish-white figure pulled itself up as if ascending a long flight of stairs.
Those are some hues you got.
What time is it? Is it spring? Long sleeves flapped across her vision, but the way the figure moved didn't seem entirely human. Who are you? I remember the door being locked. If there's nothing else, can you shut the door on your way out? Seems like a pretty chill demon so far.
Yeah.
It started moving away with a flourish of its sleeves, accompanied by the clopping sound of a horse's hooves. It seemed bored. But this made her feel a bit uneasy. She yelled defiantly, I don't want to leave. This is Father's old house, so she should be the one to inherit it. The adults had said that before. No matter how unwilling their expressions had been, they'd indeed said that before. Therefore, she wasn't going to let herself be swept out the door no matter what. Oh, there goes me phone. The figure stilled and turned back despite being far away. Oh? She regretted her words almost immediately, particularly as the figure swiftly closed the distance between them. She realized its expression hadn't changed as she tilted her head in a long way up to meet its gaze. Really? Violently purple eyes flashed gleefully as if they had suddenly remembered something. A garish grin abruptly split open the pale face. Elizabeth? A cloyingly sweet voice spelled out the girl's name. You've returned. Ooh. The light disappeared suddenly as if window shutters had snapped shut. And then, the door opened. Her body moved of its own accord, disconnected from a mind rolling with confusion. Elizabeth sprinted up the steps past a dim door frame draped with spiderwebs, retracing her original path. She couldn't remember why she'd set foot in this place, and a growing sense of nauseated distaste urged her to leave. Her heart settled when she finally set foot on the lush carpet. As long as the front door is still open, then... Huh? What?
There's no door, is there?
There was nothing on the wall. You right. Where's the door? She was trapped by the nothingness that revealed itself in front of her, just like how the cat previously cowered in the corner. This couldn't possibly be happening.
Just leg it out a window.
Oh. Oh. What's wrong? The nauseating voice was starting to become irritatingly familiar. Let me out, she cried. Eh? What's that you say? There's no such thing as a front door. She retorted. I just came in from the front door. I didn't see that. You told me to shut the door on my way out. I don't remember saying that. The unease that had disappeared resurfaced with an with a will, almost tangible in its strength. Terror, exhaustion. She didn't want to face this latest turn of events. A strong sense of fatigue stole its way into her mind, and her eyes started to close.
Oh.
That's a silent demon. What's wrong? Ah. Elizabeth? How did the being know her name? Her eyes shut firmly before she could ask the question.
We get to play now?
Indeed, I shall enchant your eyes and your ears instead of shutting yourself away sad as the worm that gnaws your books. Come, follow me to a new place. Let us go then to learn about life and leave the rubbish of philosophy. La damnation de Faust. Elizabeth opened her eyes. Where is this place? The pendulum ticked away mercilessly in the empty air, as if it was the only living thing left in the world.
Is your pendulum alive? I'm sorry. Might be something you want to check.
Big mood. Takes one step out of bed and immediately falls asleep again. Oh, you're playing. And you move slower than a friggin' snail stuck in peanut butter.
Is there like split function? No. Double tapping it maybe. No.
There's paper and ink. Do you wish to make a record?
Yes.
Diary 1.
I'm assuming that's saving it.
Probably. There are matches and a candle holder.
Can I have them?
No. Using matches will increase your vision range. They can be used repeatedly until the maximum limit is reached.
Nice.
You'll be unable to progress if you cannot see. Oh, great. Come find me.
Interact with them.
No firewood. You were definitely gonna run out of matches considering this chick can't walk more than 1 mile an hour. The interpretation of dreams. Memories from reality are sometimes unable to be recalled in dreams. As long as nothing happens that prompts someone to recall their true self, then no reflection will occur. For instance, the dreamer might truly believe he is a sailor if he fails to recall his true profession when dreaming of navigating the seas. A reflection of my face and a stern expression. A key. The half of the label that remained had the words "if right corridor," 1F right corridor. It was a piece of chocolate candy. Take that. Take it and run.
So, I'm going to interact with the window.
Eating it will impart more energy and your walking speed will increase. It can be used repeatedly until the maximum limit is reached. You will be unable to progress if you cannot walk. Jeez, this... Oh.
Oh, it equips everything automatically. Finally, we can move at a decent speed. Okay.
It was locked.
I was expecting some.
It was dark outside the French doors, no matter how one looked. Like it was all fake.
Do you want to just... Oh, I'm already out.
No, there really isn't anything.
I didn't mean to do this.
She woke herself up with a brisk shake of her head. Although she had yet to figure out what had happened, Elizabeth didn't feel right just standing there. Cold shivers ran down her back just as she finished that thought. It's me, your boy. Would it make a difference if she made a decent effort in communicating with the being? Didn't you want to leave? Why did you suddenly start looking for the door? Those weren't actual questions, just sarcasm that weaved insidiously around her. She slumped on the staircase. Who are you? Elizabeth asked. The gaze directed towards Elizabeth creased into a smile as if it had been waiting for this question. The figure bowed with an almost comical number of flourishes. I am Mephistopheles. Okay, now I'm gonna actually try to run it. Mephistopheles.
They're gonna be meth for the rest of the series.
Hello, my name is Meph. I am demon.
They're going
with
by
the big
meth.
old sleeves.
Their name is Meth now.
Me what? Accurate reaction. Mephisto. What exactly are you? Elizabeth further asked. I can deal with Mephisto.
Mephisto, yeah, that's good.
The demon smiled and slowly paced in a wide circle around the girl. It spread its hands in a way that was annoying for some reason. I am the djinn that denies everything. Those two long sleeves waved around in a sinister manner. And so she asked, can you tell me where the front door is? Didn't I say there was no such thing? That's what you said. I didn't see it. That's what you said. I didn't see a thing. Didn't you walk in of your own volition? How could you not know where the door is? What do you know? They won't tell you anything. They actually don't even welcome you. If only you hadn't been born.
It's a little, that's a little intense.
It had stolen the right to speak, and every word it spoke dripped blood-curdlingly onto Elizabeth's head. She had to resist the urge to cover her ears in the face of such a cloyingly sweet voice.
One that had snuck up to her unawares.
Okay, the box in the middle threw me for a loop. I was like, is it trying to say voice tone, and the T's just a box for some reason?
No, it's just a box.
Think about it. This place is actually not so bad. It's quiet here. You won't hear those things. You won't even want to leave after a while. Elizabeth turned back to rebuke this weird theory. No way, she said. I don't want to stay or spend even a second here. Not even for a second. Not even for a second. Really? Alright, want to make a bet? If you really want to leave, I'll show you the way out. Really? Yes, the demon nodded. But if at any moment you wax nostalgic about your time here or wish to preserve any instant for eternity, then you lose. Any instant? Any instant. Well, that didn't seem so hard. She didn't have the slightest inclination to stay here anyway. Elizabeth nodded her head without thinking it over for too long.
It's never a good sign.
Yeah. Oh, good. Then it's settled. The demon capered in satisfaction before she had said anything. This was also when the bells in the house started tolling. Elizabeth covered her mouth with both hands before she blurted out, "Wait a minute!" The bet had already begun. Despite having a lot to say a second ago, the demon's irregular form vanished up the stairs. And she didn't want to keep it at all.
Oh, hey. Oh. Oh, jeez.
So that's murdering you, run away.
Made my light thing smaller. So is that like my health?
You got more matchy.
And don't run into the rats. That is duly noted.
There's a laddie.
They're everywhere.
Laddie boy.
I can only see like 2 feet in front of me.
Rat boy.
More matchy. It's not getting any bigger. How do I click them? There's lock. What's the menu button? Yeah.
Stay the frickety frick away from me. Rat.
Opening hours 4.
Great. Oh, fun.
It's
Oh,
hurting
ow.
you.
I did not expect that.
We're gonna die because you keep getting hit by glass and rats.
I wasn't expecting that.
Did you interact with the wardrobe?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Oh, I guess I didn't.
Chocolatey.
Ow! Frick! Okay, so, walk slowly to watch out for incoming rats.
Why are the rats killing you?
Don't approach paintings because the paintings...
We'll kill you. There's nothing there.
Basically, everything basically only touch the floor and dressers. Can I please get back to that save point?
No. You're not allowed there anymore.
Nope, bye.
What was in there?
Eyes.
Woo!
Just a pair of eyes. Walk around the rats.
The rat is coming for you.
Matches.
Good thing they give you matches every 2 feet. It was locked. Try acting with the other side of it. With the other side of it.
I don't think this is one of those games. Oh, no, yes it is. Or should I light another match so we can see a little bit farther?
Well, yeah. Who even cares about living?
I mean, it's kind of the same because the more light, the bigger light thing is, the more hits we can take. Yeah. There's that rat again. You gotta interact with all the wardrobes again. So you only clicked on half of it. I think I might just press shift. Oh, no, you have to shift both of them.
Holy flickety. It's just like you take everything.
You went everywhere here already. You should have done all the dresses again. Alright. Alright, can't.
It can't go anywhere. Everything is locked.
The one with the eyes isn't.
Oh, because that's where I want to be.
The one with the eyes isn't.
It didn't let me go in it. It just closed. Did you close it or did it just close? I don't know how to close it anymore because I've never had to as of yet. Well, did you just press the button again and then it closed? I don't know.
Here, you want me to hit it?
Wrong door.
Yeah.
Neanderthal.
Here. Oh.
Oh, look at you. Spooky.
Oh, this is my room.
Okay. Here's the save point.
Alright. Anyway, guys, that was
Faust, whatever the other name is. You can read it in the title. We'll write it down correctly there. This seems like a pretty interesting game. We might do another episode of it during Spooky Week. But yeah, look forward to videos every single day up through Halloween. It's gonna be a fun time. And we hope you guys enjoyed this video and will enjoy the rest of Spooky Week. But yeah, if you liked this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Nerd Hood. It's a dysfunctional place, and that's pretty much it. Goodbye.
Bye!